When man and woman meet at night, there they cohabit with flesh. From flesh are we conceived, from flesh are we born, and we are vessels of flesh. O Pandit, thou art ignorant of enlightenment and meditation of God, yet are called wise. O Lord, thou deemest the flesh brought from outside as bad, and flesh of thy home good. All creatures have sprung from flesh, and the life has taken its abode in flesh. Those whose teacher is blind eat what is uneatable, and abandon and reject what is eatable. In flesh we are conceived, from flesh we are born, and we are the vessels of flesh. O Pandit, thou art ignorant of enlightenment and meditation of God, yet are called wise, clever. Flesh is allowed in Puranas, flesh is allowed in Muslim books, and flesh has been used in the 4 ages. Flesh adorns the sacred feast and marriage functions. With them, flesh is associated. Women, men, kings, and emperors spring from flesh. If thou seest them going to hell, thou should not accept their gift in charity. You see this injustice, that the giver goes to hell and the receiver to heaven. O Pandit, thou understandest not thyself, but instructest other people. Thou art indeed very wise. O Pandit, thou dost not know whence flesh has sprung. From water are produced food, sugarcane, and cotton, and from water the 3 worlds are accounted to have sprung. Water claims to be pure, yet from water comes much that arouses evil. Nanak says, after contemplation, that by abandoning all these relishes, one becomes a real renunciator. Pauri, what can I say with my one tongue? Thy limit no one has found, O Lord. They who contemplate on holy true word are absorbed in thee. Some there are who wander about wearing ochre robes, but without the true Guru, no one ever attains unto the Lord. Men have grown tired of wandering in the country and abroad, but thou, O Lord, hast hid thyself within them. The Guru's word is the jewel which of itself shows the Lord by shedding divine light. By realizing one's own self, by the Guru's teaching, one gets absorbed in truth. The impostor who creates a false show continues coming and going. They to whose mind the true Lord is pleasing praise the one immutable true Lord. Slok First Guru, Nanak says, the tree of worldly deeds bears the ambrosial fruits and the poisonous fruits. The Creator alone does all the deeds. He to whom the Lord gives certain fruit, that very fruit he eats. Second Guru, Nanak says, burn in the fire the worldly honors. These accursed ones have made man forget the name. Not even one of them goes with him. Pauri, by judging all according to their deeds, the Lord drives them in his will. O Lord, perfect justice is in thy hand. Thou alone art pleasing to my mind. The death, binding man down, shall drive him on, and none shall be able to rescue him. The tyrant old age, mounting the man's shoulder, dances there. O man, embark on the ship and fleet on the true Guru, and the true Lord shall save you. The fire of desire which burns like an oven consumes man night and day. The trapped mortal pecks grain. It is through the Lord's will alone that he can be released. Whatever the Creator does, that alone happens, and the falsehood ultimately fails. Slok First Guru, he who shows the Lord's abode within the man's mind home, he alone is the omnipotent and enlightened true Guru. Then shall play the mystic music of 5 musical instruments, and the drum of holy word resounds. In that state, struck with wonder, one sees all the islands, universes, underworlds, continents, and spheres there. There one hears the resounding of strings of musical instruments and sees the true throne of the sovereign Lord. Hear thou the music in the home of serene enlightenment, and be attuned to celestial stillness. By contemplating on the inexpressible discourse of God, man's desire is absorbed in the very mind. By turning away from the world, the heart lotus is filled with the nectar, and this mind then does not go anywhere. By utterance of holy name without sound shall never be neglected, and the self in eternity be absorbed. By the Guru's grace, all the sense organs are blessed with five virtues, and man abides in his own home. Nanak is the slave of him who, by searching the holy word, attains his state, his home. First Guru, the great effulgence of the world is but a passing show. My perverted intellect does not think of grave. I am a low, humble petitioner, and thou, O Lord, art a big river. Bless me with one thing, thy name. Another poisonous thing does not please me. By thine skill, O Lord, has filled this fragile body bowl with the life water. Through thy omnipotence, I have become powerful. Nanak is the inebriated dog of the Lord's court, and this inebriation of his ever increases day by day. This world is but fire, and cool is the Lord's name. New Pauri, 5th Guru. The wondrous Lord is pervading all over, and I describe the wondrous Lord. By the Guru's guidance, I have realized the transcendent Lord, the Supreme Master. By the manifestation of God, all sins are washed off. In the company of the holy, one is emancipated and becomes independent. By contemplating and remembering the beneficent Lord, I enjoy all the comforts. I have become renowned throughout the